Appreciate it. 7 Fortune 500 companies have their headquarters in Fairfax County, Virginia. It's a Washington suburb, and it's been heralded for its economic success. What is the secret to the county's prosperity? Joining us now by phone, Gerald Gordon, President and CEO of the Economic Development Authority in Fairfax County, also author of The Formula for Economic Growth on Main Street, America. Gerald, it's Brian Sullivan. Welcome to the program.
Good morning, Brian.
All right, well, listen, some of the detractors to Fairfax County's success will say you just free rode on the back of the big government movement. Give us what you've done that is private sector, that is not related to the sort of increase in size of Washington, D.C. And remember, you're talking to a Winchester, Virginia anchor. So,
well, there are two components to that. One is that from federal government projects came things like the Internet, which ultimately became commercialized. So a lot of Internet service providers, America Online, UUNet, PSINet, Network Solutions, all these companies started up there. But we've also managed to diversify the economy in addition to government contracting and that which flows from it. ExxonMobil has its downstream marketing division in Fairfax County with 10,000 employees. SAIC recently moved, which is a government contractor, recently moved its headquarters there from California, but so have Volkswagen, which is in a different industry. And Hilton Worldwide has moved its headquarters from Beverly Hills to Fairfax County. So we get a greater diversity in the economy as well.
Okay, so let's go through some of your do's and don'ts. Maybe some county maybe hopefully some people in New Jersey are watching this, because New Jersey's got these crazy municipalities, towns. They got about 700 pieces of government for every one town, but I digress. Let's move on to growing your local economy, the do's. Diversify, build bridges between public and private sectors, emphasize quality of life, take a long-term view, and manage expectations. Number 2, let's focus on that, building the bridge between public and private, particularly challenging in a D.C. suburb. How do you do that best?
Well, one way you do it is consistency. Local governments need to be consistent in terms of things that affect business, not just taxation policies, but policies relating to support of public education, particularly that which is technology or business-oriented. They need to be consistent with tax policies and permitting and zoning policies for further development. But they also need to support business clusters. We have an information technology cluster, and it's supported with a technology council and taxation policies that support specifically technology issues.
Let's go through the don'ts. And certainly, I think more towns could probably follow your don'ts than your do's. Don't pursue industries that make no sense for your community. This is interesting because a lot of towns, being desperate right now, will lure in companies at any cost, right? I don't care who it is or what they do, what they make, or what kind of population base we have to support the company. Bring them in. How many people make this mistake?
It's amazing how many communities make that particular mistake, at least in effort. Businesses see through this, but if you're, it's stunning to me how many communities market themselves to information technology because it's a growing area without having the appropriate assets. Those communities really have two choices. You either market to those industries and companies for which you do have the appropriate assets, or you develop the assets over time so you can appeal to those industries.
Some good do's and don'ts. Hopefully some town managers, economic development authorities, and everything are watching this segment, or maybe they can just chat with you as we just did. Gerald Gordon, thank you so much for the interview.
Thank you, Brian.
All right, appreciate it. All right, coming up next, Sandra Smith back.